He's chanting Krishna, Krishna. Krishna asiben ei tar mon. What is Haridas Thakur thinking? Only one thing. Krishna will come. Oh, maybe he's coming right now. He's chanting and thinking, maybe he'll come. Oh, he'll come right now. He's like all day he's thinking any moment he will come. It's very intense sometimes he gets. Then he cries. Krishna is already there, but he cries in this. So this is nice. Why Prabhupada says this, that we should meditate like most precious thing, like a big expensive diamond. So you think Krishna is in your heart. Then you offer some water to him. In your meditation, Prabhupada said you offered some water. First he said you imagine. End of the class, not end of the class, end of this discussion he says, but this is not imagination. This is real. But we don't have access without imagination. So that's why he says that just imagine and then you place. So like this we should imagine actually literally in our sadhak form we are facing in front of Srila Prabhupada face to face and we are offering some flower to his lotus feet. We do this in the murti, right? Every day in the temple. Is that imagination? No, it is real. It's very interesting. When Jananivas Prabhu and Pankajani Prabhu, they were in the beginning of an old building in Mayapur. So they could not figure it out how far distance the Besashan for Prabhupada from the deity Radha Madhav. So all of a sudden they didn't notice Prabhupada came down from upstairs on the same lotus building, middle building. So then Prabhupada said, what you all are discussing? Oh, then they were like surprised, Prabhupada just came down. They paid obeisance and they say, oh Prabhupada, we are thinking how far we can place the Besashan so you can see the deity. Very nice. Prabhupada said, don't worry about it. I am with them. Place wherever you want. You understand? Mm-hmm. It's good endeavor, but Prabhupada also gives some secret. I don't have to sit in the Besashan to look at the deity. I'm with them. This is very nice, very rare. We speak out like this. So this is good, but at the same time disciples should also think that how can we make the altar, everything decorated. Like Prabhupada says, when we decorate the altar, we decorate our own heart. When we chant, we're cleaning our own heart. We're doing everything for cleaning our own heart. Then, when we really, we are not trying to be a blind follower. The process is given. You hear Sravan Dasa, then you consciously accept. It's called Apan Dasa, Baran Dasa. You accept. Then when you accept, when consciously start accepting this philosophy, then at one point you will be impregnated with those Sarup Shakti and that you will be force yourself within to speak about it. And any time any person, even in the public shopping center or anywhere, Hitchcock, you will see anybody, hey, how are you, good morning, you will start talking about Krishna. You can't stop because this is the nature of Srila Bhakti Siddhanta Thakur made a song called Dustaman Tumi Kisher Vaishnav. Oh evil mind or crooked mind, Dusta could be so many things. What kind of Vaishnava are you? But in the song he says, Sri Dvaita Das Kirtanete As Kara Uchchasare Harinam Kirtana Prabhave Smarana Savave Tabe Nirjana Bhajana Sambhav. When somebody hear and then speak, he cannot escape from remembering. Not remembering. Smaran. Smaran means remembrance automatically coming of Krishna. This is very nice, he put it. Those who are chanting in the cave without hearing, without preaching, they will fail. And then he called them, those who are doing this, they are listening the dustaman, the evil mind, dictating them. No need to do anything, just do your bhajan. In India you will see like they go like under a cloth. They don't want to talk or say anything. So when Srila Bhaktisiddhanta Thakur, you could see actually Prabhupada's face was like a furious of 1935's meeting with his Gurudev. Srila Prabhupada's meeting with Srila Bhaktisiddhanta Thakur in Vrindavan. Radhakund in Brajamandal Parikrama was going on, Kartik month, and then Prabhupada, I saw the face, he was like very heavy, you can see in the face. Prabhupada was like, I have witness. He was very heavy. He said he heard Srila Bhaktisiddhanta Thakur says, those who lives there, they are not living in Radhakund, they live somewhere else. Narakund. And then he reconfirmed, I have heard it personally. Like this, he goes like very grave. I have heard it personally. So he got infected by his Gurudev, like how to see. In Radhakund, how Narak and Radhakund doesn't have any link.
Naraka means hell.
Hell. Huh?
Yeah.
Hell. Means he was reading Prahlad Charit. Srila Bhaktisiddhanta Thakur, he was reading Prahlad Charit. Prahlad Charit means the life and teachings of Prahlad Maharaj. He read 7th canto 108 times.
Wow.
Yeah, he said that. 108 times. Then he wrote the summary of Prahlad's teaching. So that's called Prahlad Charit. So Srila Bhaktisiddhanta Thakur was, those verses, Tat sadhu manne asura varjadem, those are very, very important, all these verses. Sada samad vigna sadhyam asadgrahat. Very important, Prahlad Charit. So then, all the sadhus, they heard Bhaktisiddhanta Thakur is very famous. They come to see. When they come to see, then they sit down and they hear Prahlad Charit, then they feel like boring. Oh, we want to hear Radha Krishna's, how they look each other, or this, that. Who is talking about, I have to purify, I have to give up, I have to accept this process. They don't like these teachings. So Srila Prabhupada says that first day they come, and then actually one Patravali note he made, Srila Bhaktisiddhanta Thakur letter, and he described this. Bharati Maharaj, one of Prabhupada's Godward, that explains this. He said they come every day, and not every day, they came first time, and then they hear it, then next day some came back and some never came back, and on third day they don't come back because they don't like to hear what they have to do. They want to do what they want to do, but they want to hear only the intimate pastime of Radha Krishna. Otherwise they don't feel like very close connection, unfortunately. So Srila Bhaktisiddhanta Thakur was very disgusted with this process of sahajiya, smarta, upasampradaya. Yes, Prabhu.
Srila Bhaktisiddhanta Thakur says that like if we hear in this intimate pastime of Krishna, like Gopi Gita and stuff like that, sometimes when we're not prepared, we're going to mix those feelings and we're going to compare with our materialistic life, and they're going to be destroy our spiritual life. And I also said that if you read the Rasa Lila, then he says that it destroys the lust in our heart. But Vishwanath Chakravarti Thakur comments that it will happen if you have enough faith and if you are chanting the holy name purely, without offense. So
also the speaker, because the verse says like this. Verse says, Vikriditam Brajavodubi idam cha Vishnu Shraddhayanita Anusrinayat. So you have two things. Shraddhayanita means the listener has to have faith on the speaker. Speaker also has to have a faith. What he is speaking, he believes it. Not just he's throwing to make the attraction, but he does not have. Like Prabhupada gives his own life experience in Vrindavan. He saw this man made everybody cry for Krishna. Send a text to Nandi, why is taking that long? But then Prabhupada saw, wow, everybody was crying for Krishna. But after a while, something very strange happened. That Prabhupada went in the back and he saw he's smoking bidi. No. Prabhupada said, asking bidi. You have bidi? You have a bidi? You know what is bidi? Like a marijuana
Cigarette.
type.
No, cigarette.
Something like that. Not exactly. Okay, something like that. That's all.
Okay, something like that, I got it.
Yeah. So that time, Srila Prabhupada personally asked that man, you just made everybody cry for Krishna. How are you liking this? I'm glad Prabhupada, I can see that Prabhupada is a little feisty here, asking. Then Prabhupada said, this man answered, I'm doing this just a show. I just do this like a tricks, magic. Make everybody cry. Then Prabhupada doesn't say anymore, and then he says, this will not work. This will not work. He goes very heavy at that time. This will not work. Because purified heart can transmit to another conditioned soul and make that heart purified. He himself exhibited this in his own life. He has a schoolmate who invited him to come because he came to Mayapur to visit him. When Srila Bhakti Siddhanta Thakur went to meet his friend, schoolmate, as a sannyasi, he had some disciple with him. That time they say, oh, he is upstairs. On the roof, festival is going on. So he went there and those Babajis are sitting there and they are giving Harikatha on Ras Lila. So the description, just even one line he heard it, he immediately paid obeisances and then he left. So as he was leaving, he was just coming out of the building, then immediately this devotee was saying, oh, your friend is just came, and then he's just coming down. He said, where are you going? We just started the program. I'm glad you came. Please sit down and listen. He said, oh no, my Guru Maharaj said I'm not qualified. Bhakti Siddhanta Thakur says, his Guru Maharaj told him, I don't know when, but he said that I'm not qualified. So later on, they asked about this, that how is that to understand? Srila Bhakti Siddhanta Thakur says, the speaker has to be in a platform of sincerity. Sincerity doesn't mean like you have to be so advanced, but if you are sincerely serving your Guru, you are on the correctly situated. Sincerity means not duplicity in the mind, to attract the audience or something like that. We should be sincere, must be sincere in me, that what I believe, I must express. And if I have a doubt also, I must express. Simple.
Is that the only qualification in order to speak these topics?
Both. He says, Anusrinayat, Saddhayanita Anusrinayat. The speaker and listener both has to be in that platform. But then question will come, Tasmin Mahan Mukharita Madhubit Charita. Pijasu, Pivato. Narad Muni was asked, how is possible somebody will be ever liberated, will be attracted to Krishna? He says, when the sadhus are talking, it's like a flow of river, flow of water flowing in between a river. But sometimes the water gets overflown, called flood, or gets a little bit diverted. Those are called that people get benefit. They cannot come inside the river, but they contemplate. You can look at many angles. Like Prabhupada said, they came to see Jagannath, Ratha Jatra time, they will get benefit, eternal benefit. But because they committed offense, thinking, what kind of form of God is this? Because Jagannath form is not attractive to the karmis. So they commit offense. So Prabhupada explained like that. That eternal benefit is there, but temporary. As long the sincerity and purity is maintained, then the faith is automatically. Faith means, what is faith? What is faith? Yes, Prabhu.
When Vaishnava explains that by performing all these activities, all subsidiary actions are automatically performed. Dharma, Artha, Kama, Moksha already exists within bhakti. If one performs everything one not need to do is prescribed duty, one simply needs to follow the path of bhakti, and automatically all the results of such actions are contained within this bhakti. That's what one Vaishnava explains. But I'm sure there's many
That's good. Chaitanya Charitamrita, there is a verse. Shraddha sabde vishwas kahe sudhira nischay Krishna bhakti kaile sarva karma krita hai. Shraddha sabde vishwas. Shraddha means when you maintain a belief. Shraddha sabde vishwas. Kahe sudhira nischay, with a firm conviction, fixed. This is Mahaprabhu's opinion. Prabhupada quote that verse many times I heard. Krishna bhakti kaile sarva karma krita hai. Just by simply performing Krishna's seva, everything will be done. This is one. Bhakti unmukhi chitta vitti vishesh. Shraddhatu annopaya. Jiva Goswami Pad writes, Shraddhatu annopaya varjanam. You give up all the other process. Only accepted one. What is it? Bhakti unmukhi chitta vritti. Chitta vritti means the function of the heart is only for pleasing Krishna in a favorable attitude. That's it. If you accept that, and what about the other process? You have to do some yoga, you have to do this. No, nothing you have to do. Just pleasing Krishna in favorable attitude. Shraddhatu annopaya varjam bhakti unmukhi chitta vitti vishesh. That is also Jiva Goswami Pad gives Shraddha. We have eternal Shraddha or we have to obtain Shraddha. We hear Harikatha. This is not Shraddha. This is Sukriti. Impression coming in the heart. When impression becomes many and collectively put in a frame, that time I feel inclined to follow the instruction what I heard. When I follow, that time that result will mature into Shraddha. Shraddha and faith is not same thing. Even though we translated, or we translate like this, because faith is temporary, can be converted. In Bhagavad Gita, Krishna talking about the faith, he is not talking about soul's faith, he is talking about conditioned soul's faith. 17th chapter is only nothing but a 3 modes of material natures. 17th chapter Bhagavad Gita. The whole chapter is only about 3 modes of material nature. What is Sattva, Raja, Tama, what they have faith, what kind of knowledge they have. The whole discussion is all 3 modes. But when we talk about Shraddha, Krishna is talking about the conditioned life. What about the eternal life or spiritual life? So that's why Srila Vishwanath Chakravarti Thakur gives the commentary on the 17th chapter that Shraddha is eternal. It's called Nirgun Shraddha. This Shraddha is eternal, but that is, Shraddha is eternal means Nirgun Shraddha. Everybody has a Nirgun Shraddha?
Yeah,
We should say it. So we have individually a Nirgun Shraddha, which is unflinching faith towards loving service of Bhagavan. When comes in contact with pure goodness, it will make evidence. I, as a holder of that pure Shraddha, lover, for Lord, as a beloved, to enjoy. So Shraddha actually originally is within us, is eternal. But nobody can see. You cannot prove it. If you tell somebody You have love for God. They will think you're crazy. I have a love for a guy or a wine or something, money. I don't have a love for God. That's true also. But relative truth in this world. It's the same example of the water. The water become ice. But the ice has a liquidity or not?
Yes.
Yes.
But require intelligence to see. You cannot prove it. In the freezer, you cannot say there is a water, liquidity in the ice. Somebody has to have a brain. No?
Yeah.
If somebody never saw ice, and you show him the ice, you see the ice? Yeah, this is actually liquidity of water is there. There is no way you can prove it. Without brain, there is no way. Or you have to tell him, keep on practicing. Means you take the ice out of the freezer. Someday, soon, it will melt and you will see it. Means you keep on chanting, you will see soon you actually have a love for God. Which is true. But if somebody wants right then and there, prove me, where is the liquidity? No way you can prove it. So that's why we gave all these examples. In the gallon of milk, there is butter. Butter comes from milk or no?
Yes.
You believe it?
Yeah.
You sure?
Yeah. At least as
Maybe
far as I know.
90%? Now she is doubting.
No, I agree 99%.
I made it, so I know
She
it.
made it.
Yeah,
100%?
100%.
100%. This is good. This is good faith. You have to have 100%.
I was like,
That butter comes from the milk. Now you're just testing. If you cannot pass this test, how are you going to pass the... How do you know Krishna is
figure out
God?
other ways to make butter.
I know,
it's
but
like, it's
people will
possible,
say,
maybe.
how do you believe Krishna? You really believe? Then you will be doubting. Do I? This is good. Do I really believe? When challenge comes, you face. That's why I like it. When Harikesh Maharaj glorified Prabhupada, I mentioned this many times, but I love to mention forever. He glorified Prabhupada. Oh, you gave such a nice class, Prabhupada. You just smashed the misconception. I love your class. You are real good. He was very heavy. Prabhupada said, that's good, you glorifying. But the real glory is when you go outside, face the public, and you establish your Guru's position. What you understood. Speak to them, see if you see your Guru presence through you. That is real glory. I love that. The way he said it, this is real glory. When opposition comes, we establish, yes, Krishna is the supreme absolute. No other God. There is no other God. It's only one God. There is no 2 or 3 or 4 God. It's only one God. But one God constituted of unlimited form. So all the God is nothing but Krishna. But some are, everything is, like crescent, 5 days, 2 days, 10 days, is all our moon, but is not a full moon. Full moon is always full moon. When you see a 5 days, it's 5 days. But it is moon, but it is not full moon. So similarly, all the incarnation has to be seen in that angle. That all incarnation is not Krishna, at the same time, it is Krishna. You understand that? Everybody got it?
Yeah.
Good.
Are we gonna do the meditation?
We're going to meditation. I know, we went off. That was the meditation preview.
Your ecstasies are overflowing. For
So you're going to sit down, relax, please, comfortable, and keep your eyes halfway closed or full closed. Think you are in front of your spiritual master or Prabhupada, and you offering some flower, garland to him. Offer him 2 garlands, and he will give you blessing of 1 garland. And then you make more garland to his Guru Maharaj. This is a good meditation. And if you cannot bring your spiritual master or Prabhupada in front of you, something you have to really purify your heart. If we cannot meditate him, we see his face every day in the picture, in the form, and we cannot. How can I not? Means something wrong. So we have to practice. Practice is very important. In Bhakti Yoga, Bhagavad Gita, Krishna says, Abhyasa yoga joktena chetasanannagami You must practice, Arjuna. He told. So let's practice. Om Jnanatimirandasya Jnananjana Salakaya Chakshurunmilitam Jena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namah Shri Chaitanya Manavishtam Stapitam Jena Bhutale Swayam Rupa Kadamayam Dadati Swapadantikam Vandeham Shri Guru Shri Juta Padakamalam Shri Guru Vaishnavanscha Shri Rupam Sagrajatam Sagana Raghunathanitam Tam Sajivam Sataitam Savadutam Parijana Saitam Krishna Chaitanya Devam Shri Radha Krishna Padan Sagana Lalita Shri Vishakanitamscha Namo Vishnu Padaya Krishna Prestaya Bhutale Srimate Bhaktivedanta Swami Niti Namine Namaste Saraswati Deve Gauravani Pracharine Nirvishesha Shunnavadi Paschata Deshatarine Namo Vishnu Padaya Krishna Prestaya Bhutale Srimate Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Namine Nama Gaura Kishoraya Sakshat Vairagya Murtaye Vipralambara Sambodhe Padambujayate Namo Bhakti Vinodaya Sachidananda Namine Gaura Shakti Sarupaya Rupanugavaraya Gaura Vibhava Bhumestam Nidesha Sajjana Priyo Vaishnava Sarvabhauma Shri Jagannathaya Vancha Kalpataru Vescha Kripa Sindhu Bhaivacha Patitanam Pavanebhyo Vaishnavebhyo Namo Sirupasi Sanatana Bhatta Raghunatha Sri Bhagopala Bhatta Das Raghunatha Namo Mahabhadanaya Krishna Prema Pradayate Krishnaya Krishna Chaitanya Namne Gauratiye He Krishna Karuna Sindhu Dina Bandhu Jagatpate Gopesha Gopika Kanta Radha Kanta Namaste Tapta Kanchana Gaurangi Radhe Vrindavaneshwari Vrishabhanusute Devi Pranamami Hari Priye Vrindaye Tulasi Devaye Priyaye Keshavasya Krishna Bhakti Pade Devi Sattvatte Namo Sri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Sri Advaita Gadadhara Sivasadi Gaura Bhaktavinda Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare Hare. Thank you. That reminds me, actually, I asked that question to your Gurudev. Next time you see me, you can mention it. That if somebody has a lusty desire, can she hear Radha Krishna? I still remember it. That's very funny. You asked that question. And I remember exact answer, what more or less I remember. He said, from Prabhupada he heard, if you have a too much lusty desire feeling when you hear Radha Krishna's intimacy, you stop. Don't listen. Go get purified more. Then come back. Don't go with just the flow because it will explode. Rooting out means, you understand rooting out? When you uprooted means what?
You are removing a root from the ground.
Yeah, but you see it. You see the root. You're touching the root. These are called feeling. Before you throw it, you also have to go through. Rooting out doesn't mean like you're blind, you never saw. Oh, it was there, but I never saw, it's gone. No. Rooting out, not like this. When you pull something, you see what it is. You see the root, you're touching it, and then you throw it. Means you have to consciously feeling disgusting to throw it. Rooting out doesn't mean, even though it says Srinata Sakata Krishna Punna Sravana Kirtana Hridayantastu Abhadrani Vidunoti Surit Satam. It did say, Sutta Goswami Pad did say Srinata Sakata Krishna. When somebody hear his own Krishna Katha, then yes, Krishna is the Vidhunoti. Dhunoti means cleaning. He cleans. You may say, yes, Krishna does cleaning. But how does Krishna cleanse? Krishna is not cleaning your heart by his own everything. Then why it says nasta prayasu abhadresu? Prayasu means almost. Why almost? Why not 100%? Krishna doesn't know how to clean 100%?
Yes.
He knows?
I think there is a part that's supposed to be you to do the cleansing as well, right? Like through.
I didn't hear. Say it again.
Like I know Krishna can cleanse you, but you need to have the intention to be cleansed, to open up so you
good.
can cleanse.
Because the soul, very good. The soul sadhaka, disciple, has to be consciously. Uprooted mean dharma prajjita kaitavatra parama nirmat saranam satam. Who understand Bhagavatam first of all? Nirmat sara. Nirmat sara. Those who are, where is Nishinga?
Hiding in the back.
Nishinga?
Oh, bathroom.
Gopal? What they are doing in the back? Come in the front. Nishinga should come also in the front. Nirmatsara means one who give up the enviousness. What is the enviousness? Biggest enviousness to the devotee. What is it?
Seeing devotees advance
Huh?
and seeing devotees advance and being
Yes.
left behind.
And?
Envy of Krishna.
Krishna, yeah.
Envy of Krishna? No.
That
For
is
devotee is not envy of Krishna. For karmi, yes. For the demon or Jnani, yes. Jnanis are actually big envious to Krishna. What is the enviousness to the disciple, to Guru? Krishna says this. Tasmat
The contact with Krishna.
Acharya Mam.
Acharya mam bijaniyam na abamanyat karhichit na marta buddha
Asuyata.
asuya. What is asuya?
Envy.
Envy. How can disciple be envy to Guru?
Why does he get to be in charge? Why does he get to be the authority on everything and say cool stuff?
No.
Because he has
Not enough.
Because he has contact with a more direct contact with Krishna, and he's still learning, and he thinks that he is less because of that.
You are hitting little bit, but not so much. Yes.
He thinks that Guru knows more than him, but that he doesn't know everything. That if he
No, you're saying
hears from
opposite. Say it again. Think what you're saying.
that
He thinks.
Guru does not know
Ah,
everything.
ah.
Oh,
You said
that-
Guru knows
Oh, I
everything.
thought I said does not.
Yeah.
Guru does not know everything. He
I know.
He knows more. Yes.
I know. No, say I. You
I
apply
know,
yourself.
I know.
Say I know more than Gurudev.
I know more. Guru.
He only spoke sometimes some sloka here there. I can say it 100 sloka. But why he is getting so much respect? He knows only 5 sloka. In one class he even forgot the sloka halfway. I remember that sloka so good. Why not I get? Now if you really think why Krishna says this, the disciple should not be envious. How can disciple be envious? They do. When Krishna allows the Gurudev to give him mercy to the disciple, then disciple gets Shakti from Guru. And he is using Guru Shakti to become envy to him. These things are true. This is not a false. That's why that word is called Guru Mara Vidya. Anybody heard that?
Yeah.
Prabhupada quote this. Guru Mara Vidya. Some disciple accept Guru and follows to a degree where he can learn everything and then he will go against him. But sometimes when they become Vaishnava, their hearts soften. There was a one Buddhist follower, what's his name? Anyway, Huan Sang, who was the first Chinese monk that, King Ashoka, he promoted Buddhism in India. King Ashoka. Kalinga Raj. The Kalinga is, I think, Orissa, Bihar, that I'm not sure which part, those days. So he promoted. And Prabhupada gives that after King Ashoka, then they came to chase Buddhism out of India. That's how Buddhism went to Tibet, China and here, there, because they literally chased them out. But when Buddhism came, Mayavad, Shankaracharya, that's a great thing he did. He chased them out, but still they are. So then when it went out, there was one guy who was a big Vaishnava follower from Sri Sampradaya, and he accepted a Buddhist guru to understand this philosophy. What is Buddhism? He understood everything. Then now he understood, now he is going to smash. So you understand that person's teachings so that you can defeat him. So he did. He literally smashed the Buddhism. And his popularity grown. Then he became mature. He was chanting more. And then one day he thought, but that's not good. I have taken shelter of that person and he taught me everything. Now I completely slander and completely smash him. But it was good to establish the Veda. But I don't feel good about it, that what the technique I took. So then Buddhists in the meantime, they were so angry. They were so angry. You know what they did to Shankaracharya, end of Shankaracharya's life? Anybody knows how Shankaracharya left this world?
Didn't he burn himself on a... I'm trying to think of someone else, sorry. I thought he left his body by laying down on a burning...
Where did you hear that?
Maybe it was somebody else I'm thinking of.
No, you are right, little bit, but you are not giving the story. There was a Buddhist, they challenged Shankaracharya. He was, how old was he?
Young, right?
How old? 30. No, 30. Prabhupada says 30 exact. Prabhupada says in one is that offered?
Yeah,
Who gave?
That's from the
Okay.
deity.
Thank you.
That's
Yeah, there you go. Thank you. Thank you. Nishinga, sit down. Sit down here. So then what happened? They challenged him in Bhutan. Bhutan is one state in India, not India, used to be India that time. It's still Buddhism. So they invited Shankaracharya. Anyway, I'm going two story. Okay, I'll just finish. So they invited Shankaracharya and they went to 117 stotra because they are philosophy. Buddhism philosophy based on how many? 9. We should remember this. This is in Chaitanya Charitamrita. Prabhupada translated very nicely. Bhaktivinoda Thakur gave. There is a 2 process to understand Buddhism. I was talking with Richard, a Buddhist teacher. You met him?
Mm-hmm. He was teaching, what's her name?
Sandy's house.
Sandy's, yeah.
He came to the shop. You met him?
Yeah.
So other day I called him just to find out more because I never asked him the hardcore. I said, there's a 9 principle of Buddhism. He said, oh yeah, I know that. That's our main. I said, which one you follow, Hinayan or Mahayan? Prabhupada said, there's a 2 philosophy, Hinayan or Mahayan, and there's a 9 principle. We must know at least something because Buddhism also very big. We should be aware of it. But within this 9 itself, it's smash each other, if you know the secret. But not today, but this is a very nice way it put it. Anyway, he was telling, I felt after 2 hours, I felt so boring with him, and I don't know how they live their life based on like nothing. I mean, there is something they talk about, it's like very sad, really boring, such a boring life.
They meditate a lot and they are always silent and try to get peace and find peace within, and so it can be boring.
It is boring.
Is this the Richard that's at the Om Yoga Studio in town?
He's from Canada. I don't know if he's the same guy. He's a big teacher. Mm-hmm. He wrote few books. Huh?
He's bald.
He's bald.
Okay. Probably the
I
same
think all the Buddhists are bald. Right.
So
anyway, we're going off. So that time he could not say anything because he did copied all the Buddhism. What is Shankaracharya did? Asat Shastram. What is Asat Shastram? Disguised form of Buddhism. So when they asked him one by one, he said, you did this. This is what Buddha taught. You did this. 117 and he got defeated all of them. Now before the defeat, they said, if you cannot answer, then they had a big, huge... In Mayapur, anybody saw how they cook?
Yeah.
You saw? A big korai. Yeah, how do you know korai? What do you call in English?
Wok.
Wok. Wok?
Yeah.
Wok.
Okay.
Okay, wok. Okay, it's a big... In Mayapur they do. They have a huge. And there's a hot oil, boiling or burning, whatever. The oil is going like this. Hot oil. I don't know if you ever sat down on a hot oil. Don't practice it. It's not something you need to, because you may not come back.
When you're cooking, a little bit comes on your hand and burns you.
Yeah, a little bit. You have some experience. So Shankaracharya actually literally sat down on that oil because he got defeated. That's how he left. Whenever Mayavadi, they are very hardcore, they don't want to listen you. You say, just one question. Why did Shankaracharya left his body twice? Once he left, entered into a king's body. Can you explain? They don't want to talk about it. It's in Chaitanya Purport. And then you say, how did he leave the world? Can you explain? This is not you don't even, they will try to escape from it because they can't explain that this is a pure form of what? Buddhism. Mayavadism actually doesn't have a separate existence without Buddhism. Lord Buddha established the atheism and Shankaracharya, he just put it a little new cover on a book. Same book, new cover. Now he says, this is my book. It's the same thing. And at the end of the goal is what? Mayavadism, Buddhism says end of the goal is zero. And Shankaracharya says end of the goal is Brahman. Then you say, what is inside the Brahman? Zero. But you did not see the zero first. You saw the Brahman. When you dig the Brahman, you see the zero. So it's the same thing. So that's how he died. These are the true story. True. Truth. Now this is called Buddhism if you defeat Shankaracharya. You're gonna also ask about his mother had a dream when he was in the pregnancy. Womb. He had his grandfather name is Manda Ghosh. In South India, Sringeri Math, where Lord Chaitanya went there, Mahaprabhu went there. He paid respect to Shankaracharya because he did the greatest favor to us. He did a very big favor to us. How did he favor? He brought Veda back from the Buddhism rejected Veda. Veda disappeared. He brought back Veda. One. Second, that this nihilistic or voidism was so much prominent, nobody believed after death anything is existing. So Shankaracharya brought this back, even though reincarnation was there but was not prominent. Shankaracharya actually made the reincarnation of Buddhism more prominent. Then they started focusing on the reincarnation. So this way Shankaracharya did a lot, and then he introduced Brahman. Even though there is nothing, but at least the word he introduced. From that word, actually all the four Acharya made the Vaishnavism. If Shankaracharya did not bring these three things, we would have a problem right now. So that's why Mahaprabhu says we bow down to him. We bow down to Shankaracharya because now Shankaracharya made everybody atheist. Is that a pure bhakti or no?
No.
Yes.
Huh?
It is pure bhakti.
One is saying yes, one is saying no. Vaishnavism have a one answer.
For him it was pure bhakti, but not for us if we follow.
Very good. So you have to explain like that. Don't say no or yes. Say for Shankaracharya, he performed pure bhakti because that was what Krishna wanted. Anything pleases Krishna is called pure bhakti in a favorable way. Shankaracharya came only to fulfill Krishna's desire. But those who are following, they are not doing pure bhakti. They will go to hell for it, for sure. They will suffer for it. So that's only Vaishnava can reconcile this. Okay. So, Kumar, that's right. His name is Kumar Bhatta. Just to bring them. Famous scholar. If you go to any Buddha temple in India, you ask Kumar Bhatta, they may be suspect you at that time because it's a big story. That how Kumar Bhatta was literally smashed entire Buddhism in India and he came to this point. Then all the Buddhist monk in Buddha Gaya wanted to trap him and just kill him. brutally. Generally, Buddhists are non-violence, very merciful. But they got so angry, they could not believe that he literally smashed entire India Buddhism. That's why he's famous, Kumar Bhatta, philosopher. You will hear this name, Kumar Bhatta, many Buddhist temple. They literally hate. So Kumar Bhatta, when he became, so they trapped him, they invited him to Buddha Gaya. Said, oh, we want to have because you studied here, we want to have some discussion, we don't understand. But actually that was not the goal. The goal was, so then the head of the Buddhists, he said, no, don't kill him like this. You kill him slowly. You know how you kill slowly? That you put what they call husk, husk in India, they take the husk out of paddy. You understand husk?
Rice.
They separate.
No, not rice. The opposite to the covering of the rice.
Yeah.
The peel.
The husk.
Husk.
Yeah,
That's what I say. You ever know the when you put a lot of husk, like a dust type of, but the fire inside is most intense, like a blue color fire. But outside, no fire. You almost can touch. Oh, it's like a hot, but not. But inside is like burning. It's like a very severe pain. So they made a huge husk. They had a plan. They're going to throw him from the cliff of a mountain and then put it in the middle of the husk and then put a fire. But Krishna is very merciful because he was preaching Veda. He was not. So when they are going to throw cliff, few hundred feet, they know that he is going to dead. And if he is not dead, we'll put the husk. But even that, you don't want to keep the body, so they'll put it in the husk. At least you should suffer all the way end to his death. So when he fell, they throw him cliff, very far, And then not far, what do you call? Height. So when they throw him, they asked him, the head priest of the Buddhists, you have anything to say? Because this is your last moment. In America also they do. Before they kill, they ask you, you have any desire? Something like that. Like Ramapada Maharaj says, it was very interesting. He said he was in a subway, and then the subway, in New York, how it stops. And then he saw one man just dying. Anybody remember that story he was giving in the class? He said he was witnessing, and then the Maharaj happened to be right in front, like a train stop and subway, this guy is dying. Any desire you have, you're going to die. Cigar. Who has a cigar? They got it like Maharaj is watching. Should I get down or do something? People gathered, they found a cigar. Who has a lighter, quick. So he smoked, 1, 2, finish. Maharaj said, I was ready to get down, but then I felt like, it's finished. What are you going to do? It's too late. But this is what New York people give at the moment of death, last minute. Because that's what you ask for, cigar. You got it. It's very sad. We are laughing because we are not dying, thinking. But when you really think at the moment of death, somebody only gives you cigar, of course you will not ask for that. But that's so sad. Where is going to go? Where that person going to go thinking of cigar? You imagine. Somewhere where they are burning every day. You know one place in this universe?
No.
Yeah, it's one place. I was there, I forgot. It's called hell. In 5th canto it says constant burning. It's always burning. And what the soul does? He's not smoking like here. No.
Getting smoked.
There's difference. Getting smoked and smoking. Because smoking sounds like a good.
Getting smoked doesn't sound.
No, he is feeling pain. He's feeling pain. When King Janaka went, I'm glad he expressed this. Because King Janaka is Mahabhagavat. He expressed this. How? Every moment screaming, roaring, screaming. So severe pain. Every moment they scream. It is so severe pain. It's very sad.
Where's that Janak Maharaj story from?
This is in what's his name? Not Valmiki Ramayana. What's his name?
Ramacharita.
Tulsidas?
Tulsidas. Yes, he has. Yes. It has. Some say it is little twisted by Tulsidas, some say we don't know. But it is bona fide. It has a bona fide source. I can, if you call me tomorrow, I'll find it. It's. I found where I found it. It's in some references there. But Tulsidas is bona fide, but I don't know if everything if somebody edited, if it's all, some mix. So we cannot accept everything. But that's alright. So like this. Anyway, why we go back? We're supposed to come back to the 10th canto, 9th chapter. What we are discussing?
You were going to the meditation.
Oh, I didn't finish that. Thank you. So when Kumar Bhatta he was standing, I don't know, well, you don't have experience this. You are on the cliff, like 500 feet, nothing is there, and they're showing, see that? Yeah, you're going to end your life right now. You have anything to say? Yes. He said, if Veda is the truth, absolute truth is represented in Veda. If Veda is the truth, I will not die. You fool, all these Buddhist monks, you fool, what are you talking about? Veda is not truth. One of the 9 principles is what?
Vedas false.
No. Veda composed by human. They consider Vasudev as a human, not incarnation of God. One of the 9 principles. So they know what is Veda, and they don't read because it's not bona fide book, they think. Because Buddha, just to divert them, he said that Veda is not to be accepted. So he said, you fool, why you say that? He said, then he uttered again. On the 3rd time they had, listen, you're going to die, do you see? Just tell me the last word. I am telling you, if the Veda is truth, I'm not going to get hurt. Well, he fell. Nothing happened except one finger broke. One finger only broke, that's all. So all the Buddhist monks from there, some or other, I don't know how, they came down after a long time and they interviewed. Because they don't want to put him he didn't die. If he dies, then he will go put in the, husk fire. But he didn't die. He's fine, just one finger. He said, so you didn't die, how is this? He said, because Veda is truth. But you got one finger, because I said if. Because I had a little doubt, Krishna hurted me. But Veda is truth. So if we have a strong faith, you ask the Buddhism, they get scared when they think of Kumar Bhatta, that this man was unconquerable. Just because he wanted to establish Vedas, bring back Veda. It's very nice. Anyway, so this is the point, that faith has to be in that kind of, and it will act as much faith we have. Now we're going to start 10th canto. Yes.
So we're starting 9 today?
9 canto. I mean,
finished 8.
Finish it last time,
It's a miracle.
it's miracle what?
That we finished.
Can you write it down? I want everybody in a meditative mood, please. No talking, and no whispering, no looking each other. Have a meditative mood, because these pastimes, we should meditate while we chant Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Hare. And if we do, but while you meditate, I want you to think of these 4 parapsychological. In the spiritual world, our acharyas are making this. Is everybody with me? What we should focus in this pastime?
No. I think I missed it.
Who heard it?
We're passing around books. We didn't hear.
Okay, everybody together. Each of us must follow these 4
Regulative?
no, perception. You have to come to your conclusion that you have no idea about this pastime.
Done.
You really have no preconception. So don't speak. You do not know. Just think like this, you will grasp it better. It is not a Socrates idea. I know Socrates became famous because of that one of the last lecture he had. But this is Prabhupada says. Srila Bhakti Siddhanta Thakur emphasized, if you do not have any preconception, oh, I know this pastime, then you will be looking around. You miss the main point probably while looking around. This is Maya's tricks. If we can see that we don't know, then we can perceive it for better. Because Krishna, any pastime is unlimited also. Evam Prabhu Priyanam cha dhamnascha samayascha cha avichintaya. Avichintaya means inconceivable. Avichintaya prabhavettat jatkinchad durgatim. Nobody can conquer this Lila, Dham, pure devotee and Krishna. Four entity, nobody can understand them completely.
Can you say again the four? Please. Sorry.
He's speaking.
Holy name.
No, yes, same. Krishna name is holy name. What's the difference? Krishna is the holy name. You guess. No, Krishna is the name.
Krishna, Lila, Bhakta, and Dham.
Krishna Lila pure devotee Dham.
Evam Prabhu Priyanam cha Dhamna, holy Dham, and Lila. These are inconceivable. That means, if you think you know, what did you say? What is Maya means? No, proximity. Yes, illusion, but in this case, Maya means when you can measure. I know this story, means I'm measuring. Miyate anaya iti maya. Srila Bhakti Siddhanta Thakur quote this. Maya means miyate anaya iti maya. Whenever you think I can figure it out in spiritual life, you are under Maya. Oh, by the mercy of Guru, by the mercy of Mahaprabhu, we can flourish. Yes, no problem. As soon as I think I can do it, Maya's trap. He was very happy on this. He literally quote that verse almost every day. Srila Bhakti Siddhanta Thakur. Miyate anaya iti maya. Whenever you think you can do on your own, you can figure it out, you are under Maya. Period. When you depend on the mercy, you have endeavor, but depending on the mercy, you can progress very fast. It is. Because it's inconceivable. Four things, four perception we should look. First perception is, she left. What happened? Lord Krishna knows about something about himself. Mother Yashoda also knows same thing about Krishna. So first point is what?
Krishna knows something about himself.
Something about himself.
Everybody together. First perception is?
First perception is
Krishna and Mother Yashoda.
Krishna and Mother Yashoda.
Both knows same thing.
Same thing.
This is one perception. Now what they know, both know same thing. What? That we will discuss. Another, that his handwriting is good?
Yeah, it's
Okay.
It's kind of huge.
I need a bigger, I can't.
Okay, and second point, second perception. Sri Krishna,
Sri Krishna,
Supreme Personality of Godhead,
Supreme Personality,
self-satisfied,
self-satisfied,
disguising in a child form. Mother Yashoda does not know that.
Mother Yashoda does not know that.
So Krishna knows something. First thing was Mother Yashoda and Krishna both knows
Same thing.
same thing. Second perception is Mother Yashoda does not know something, but Krishna knows who he is. Mother Yashoda knows that he is a God. Even she hears, she doesn't believe. Or she doesn't think like it is factual always. She thinks, yeah, maybe something like this. Like when she was rubbing Krishna's head from Dwarka, Krishna came back. Oh, that's so funny. I heard They think you are God. That's so hilarious. And she's hugging and kissing, and Krishna is looking at it. Did she really know? I hope she doesn't know. He's like, so it's like this. So this is very important. That is another perception we should look. In order to relish, Sanatana Goswami Pad gives, in order to relish while we chant, to remember this pastime, simple pastime, Damodar Lila today, I guess. First, there's 3 Lila in this chapter. But 4 ways to look at it. We'll remember 4 ways to look at it. First thing is, Mother Yashoda and Krishna knows same thing or something. But both knows the same thing. And second perception is, Krishna knows something about himself. He disguising. Disguising means other person cannot see. Mother Yashoda cannot see. Even she hears. You remember the Balaram story? Who remember? I said many times. Say it.
How Balaram came to Mother Yashoda and he was saying like...
No, he went to Krishna first. Who has done this to you? He was not there when Mother Yashoda binded.
He went to Krishna when Krishna was bounded by ropes?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, well...
He was worried. Who has done this?
Oh, so he was like,
he didn't like this.
Oh my gosh, what happened? And then when he found out that his mother...
Mother Mangal told him.
Dang,
You can remember this name.
I mean, I thought I knew it, but...
Then Mother Mangal whispered, Mami or Maya. We say Maya or
Because
Mother.
they all call her mother even though it's like not really.
No, they call Mother.
That's what I'm saying.
All the coward boys call Krishna's father as a father. This is Sambandha, highest form of Sambandha. That you actually, you have a mother-father, but Krishna's father-mother is my father-mother.
That's what I was saying.
Good.
So how do you say father?
Baba.
Baba.
Okay, say Baba. Or not Baba. Baba.
Baba.
Okay, go ahead.
Oh, okay, so Mother Mangal told Balaram, he's
No.
like...
Whisper.
Okay. Anything, Prabhu.
Go.
Okay, so Mother Mangal whispered to Balaram, he said...
No, loud enough with it.
Okay, so in a whispering voice...
That's good.
Okay.
Very good.
He told Balaram that it was mummy.
Good.
So then Lord Balaram goes to Mother Yashoda and he's like, oh, Krishna's God and he can do anything and I'm God too and what are you doing and you shouldn't do that.
Little heavy.
Ah!
That's good. Because he was really making a point, very
Saying,
clear
like,
point.
Like you can't tie up God and I'm God and like...
I can destroy.
Oh, yeah, I
Remember?
can do anything and he's God and we're God and yeah. So...
We're God together.
Okay,
We can destroy the whole universe.
Yeah,
He
we
spoke
can
like
destroy
that.
everything, you know, and you're like tying him up and you shouldn't do that. And then Mother Yashoda goes, if you keep talking, and then she like picks up a stick or something. She's like, I'm gonna beat you or something. And then you would think that he'd be like, well,
No,
I'm God, but
you
he
missed
just
it.
oh man. Well, of many
Next time you will not forget this. That's why I'm doing this to you. Next time you will remember those. So Balaram says, He is the original God. I come from Him. Even I am God. I can destroy this whole universe. You cannot bind Him. Mother Yashoda comes. One more word. I will bind you too. Boom! She got so scared, run. God gets scared of binding. He saw, then from far he is watching what going to happen. How going to untie Krishna? He is so worried. And in the meantime, Nanda Baba comes. So remember that. Because Mother Yashoda actually scared him. That she will bind him like Krishna. So he was so scared. So God's there. So question is, Balaram knows something. Or here we are using Krishna. Krishna knows something, but he is disguising. Disguising means Jogomaya cannot make Mother Yashoda to understand this. She is hearing it. So this is second perception, okay? Third perception. Lord Krishna does not know something what Mother Yashoda feeling extreme joy. This is third perception. We must check those points while you chanting and thinking of the meditation. You think, This point, yes. After finishing this pastime, you will remember, like, chalk it out. And the fourth perception is, both Mother Yashoda and Krishna does not know. It will be the potential astonishing for both of them. First time ever before. Wow! It's not like something, like you eat, yesterday I ate pizza, today pizza, I know what will happen. No, not like this. It never becomes stale. You eat the pizza. How is that is pizza? I just ate pizza. This is so tasty. They are both of them, they do not know. Most astonishing nourishment, both of them. Wow. Every moment they feel like this. So these four perception, who will remember? Because this board is not going with you. It will go with you. Four perception we must remember in most of the Leela. This is very nice way to look at it, and then we can put together everything. So first one is, together everybody?
Krishna and Yashoda know the same thing.
Knows the same thing.
Sometime. Not all time. Sometime both knows the same thing.
Sometimes. Can I have a question? So each doesn't happen at the same time, each different times.
Yeah.
But each one of them.
Yeah. Sometime both knows the same thing. Second perception.
Krishna knows something and Mother Yashoda doesn't.
No.
Krishna's covering.
No, you guys didn't. Thank you. She's the only one picked it up.
Yeah.
Says Krishna, the Supreme Lord,
Krishna, the Supreme Lord,
who is self-satisfied, disguising a form that Mother Yashoda has no touch with it. She hears, it doesn't go in. She cannot conceive that Krishna is that self-satisfied. He is hungry, he is lying, he is always, Mommy, I am thirsty, I am hungry. She does not know that he is self-satisfied. This idea is impossible for her. This we must remember, because this is a taste. This perception is a taste. And then number three, third perception.
Krishna doesn't fully understand
Mother
Yashoda's
Yashoda's pleasure.
premise.
Mother Yashoda only knows. This Leela, we will see, only Mother Yashoda tasted such an extreme. At the end of the verse, it says, Ananta Leela. We sing this. Namastestu damne spuradipti damne tadiyadarayata vishwasadamne namoradhikaye tadiyapriyaye Ananta Leela. This Ananta Leela Mother Yashoda going to do today. It's overwhelmed. But Krishna did not know. Krishna does not know. That's why Krishna always dependent. Not dependent. He comes under. He becomes almost like impossible to do anything without that devotee. He doesn't know how to climb down of the bed without Mother Yashoda. When Nrsimhadev was stepping on a earth, the whole earth shook as if like a earth will collapse.
That's right.
His hair touched the heaven. How big is that body, you think? Touch the heaven. You're talking about 160,000 jojanas. 160,000 jojanas above is only this black planet, Rahu. From above 260,000 million mile far, how big is this body? You think? His hair, some or other, it went lion's hair. You know how lion's hair is? Mane. It's so scattered that the heaven, and all the demigod felt like a whole devastation right now. All the airplane, all the demigod came out of their planet in the airplane. Their airplane with this hair, mane of the lion, Nrsimhadev. It's literally crashed. The whole universe was like a completely tremble. All the four elephants who hold this stability of gravitation run away. Everything was scattered. That Nrsimhadev, when he comes in his complete form of Lord Krishna, he does not know how to climb down of the bed. How? This is we'll see in this. So we have to see this four perception. And number four is
Neither
Neither
Yashoda nor Krishna can
No,
fathom.
no, stop.
But you have to say,
What's going on?
Yes, that's what's going on.
no, but you have to write
Yashoda doesn't know.
unknown astonishing, unknown potential of astonishing. Means astonishing means they never heard or saw or felt like this. Krishna's Leela, every day they do Ras Leela. You'll be thinking, okay, yesterday we played drum and this, that, okay, let's get the drum. No, not like this. This is in this world. They do the same thing, but it's a different rhythm that they never heard that play. It's a different melody, they never heard it. This is called Anurag. Never heard. You have to write this, that astonishing. Wow. You know, wow. Like you never heard, never saw. Both Mother Yashoda and Krishna. Okay, so these four way we are going to understand.
The second one, Krishna disguises.
Krishna disguise, yes.
Whoa.
His supreme absolute understanding.
That's all.
Okay. Krishna book we have. Who is going to start?
Where are we? The next chapter?
Chapter 9, beginning.
Yes.
Cool.
Who is ready?
Once upon a time,
Good.
seeing that her maidservant was engaged in different household duties, Mother Yashoda personally took charge of churning butter. While she was churning butter, she sang the childhood pastimes of Krishna.
Okay, hold on. Prabhupada giving like a very condensed. Prabhupada is giving very condensed. You have to little mix more to grasp it. Otherwise you'll think like, when possible one day, no maid servant. Mother Yashoda churning. Mother Yashoda has 100,000 maid servant. So how is possible she is churning butter? All the maid servant does the work. You have to know Vedic culture, the queen does not do any work really. She does supervising. Queen does not do mopping floor, cleaning, cooking like. But for Krishna, yes, Mother Yashoda does. But there is a big episode we must remember this. That when Putana came, took Krishna and fly away, everybody saw how big is the Putana's body? 12 miles in the sky. It's big. If you ever seen a body flying 12 miles, you should be scared. So, when you see the 12 miles, what did Mother Yashoda... let me ask you this question. If a little child going to the road, very dangerous, truck is coming right now, and his mother is nearby, what is mother going to do? Everybody will answer the same thing. She will run to rescue the child. And the answer is why? Oh, because she loves him. Is it true?
That's a very good answer.
This is true. But look at in Putana's case. Where was Mother Yashoda when Putana took Krishna?
She fainted.
Is he not supposed to go and rescue the child?
That can happen too. The fainting.
No, you're giving logic. We are not talking about logic. Try to understand this grasp, that why Mother Yashoda cannot do directly herself. Because in Putana's story vividly explains that, where was Nanda Maharaj, by the way?
Outward.
Kamsas.
Yes, in Mathura. He went to pay taxes. He was not even here to protect his son. Mother Yashoda stood up like a pillar. She could not believe. Most beautiful girl, never seen before. Some demigod. All of a sudden became a witch. How can the most beautiful? It was like shock. Took my Lala. She could not move, could not do anything, then fell off. She stood like a pillar, then fell down. Both. Rohini also. Mother Rohini and Mother Yashoda. Side by side. Who is taking care of the child? Who? The maid servants. Not Putana. Maid servant. Actually Putana was trying to get out. But she could not. So maid servant. So since that maid servant What did they do? They have so much feeling. They ran with 12 miles fly, and they are also running. They failed there when she fell off in Kongso's garden. They ran back and got a ladder. Why ladder? Because 12-mile body, the breast is bigger than this house. You need a big ladder to climb up. And they found this baby holding this nipple. You came to give me milk. I'm still trying to get the milk, but you trying to run away. Putana was trying to run away towards Kongso. Why? Because Kongso can save. What means save? Bhima has a 10,000 elephant power. Putana had 60,000 elephant power. Where did she get it from? Her guru, Durvasa. So powerful, Durvasa gives blessing to Putana. That you can take any form, you will have a 60,000 elephant power. But 60,000 elephant power cannot move 2 fingers of a little child. But Mother Yashoda put him down in this Lila. This Lila has so much hidden secret to meditate while we chant Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. So at that time, Mother Yashoda saw when she came in the alive that it's impossible. I could not save my child. Nanda Maharaj come in the evening. He has no idea. Some burning going on, very heavy fragrance. He has no idea that was his murderer of his child. But when he came back, Mother Yashoda could not even hold. Take your child. I failed to protect him. Nanda Maharaj says, what happened? He's okay. Everybody says, yes, he's okay. Because he just came in. So he sit down and he's giving hug. And Nanda Maharaj just went through a intense separation. Intense separation before he came there. Why? Because it was spooky dark. It was becoming dark. And Vasudev Maharaj, his brother, gave him a little tips. Brother, I heard very horrible news. Kongso recruited all his demons to kill the babies. Now, you have a child. But indirectly he is talking about his own child. But he cannot say it. So in the meeting, Devaki was not there. Only reason Devaki was not there because Vasudev chooses the mother has more love than the father. How do you know? When you have a child at night, baby wakes up, you see father goes with the pillow. And the poor mother taking care of the baby. Father tried to find another pillow, close the ear. It's true. So mother has more love for the child. It is a fact. So Mother Yashoda was so overwhelmed this episode, and she's thinking, all these ladies, all these maid servants, they have so much love for my son. If they were not there, imagine they don't move without command of Mother Yashoda, what would happen? She cannot even imagine. She said, they are the one who actually has a love. And she declared, she told Nanda Baba, they are actually real mother of our Lala. They should be given full pledge. So she feels guilty anytime because there was a question come, Sanatana Goswami Pad gives, one time, she just gave a little proposal. Damodar Lila, what is the cause of Damodar Lila? Only one. Stopping stealing butter. That's all. Butter Lila is finished. But she cannot stop her mind thinking, how can I stop stealing butter? How can I stop? Only one way I know. If I milk my own cow, she has her own cow. Padmini, Gandhini, Rukmini, there is a special cow. They eat only special grass and they give a special milk. Only Mother Yashoda milk. Not like others. So it's very special. There, she's thinking, if I can just do one day, milk myself, boil myself, churn myself, and I'll do everything and feed Krishna. It will be so perfect, he will never steal. So she suggested this to the maid. Can I do everything myself? You will not believe. We may think if somebody comes and says, Prabhu, can I do your service? We'll feel like, okay, alright, you can do it. But in spiritual world, it's not like this. Spiritual world, it's like a existence is lost. They really feel like existence is lost. They literally feel they stay alive by the service. Service is so important. Service is our key. We are servant of Krishna. So that time, all these maid servants, they started crying. And Mother Joshua, I'm so sorry. I just didn't say, no, if we cannot serve him, we'll just go to the forest and live like a forest wala. We don't want to live here if we cannot serve him. We just stay like a beggar in the forest. We don't want to see the world. Mother Joshua started crying. Oh, I cannot do that. You have so much love for my son. I failed. She gave a list. We are only talking Putana. There is a whole list she gave. That how I was unable to do anything for my son. I was collapsed. But you all did all this hard work as a mother. That more than, you deserve more than to be myself. So she always feel little guilty, to not to let them serve Krishna. So they breastfeed Krishna. Like we just read. What's the name? Jagdish and Hiranya Pandit. We just passed few days back. Or maybe yesterday, his birthday or disappearance day. One of the other. They were in Vrindavan. They are also Dijapatni's wife. Dijapatni means the Brahmana's wife. And another explanation given there, Chandrahasa, Gopi mother. So that means like a Malini Devi drink Nityananda Prabhu, Nityananda Prabhu drink from Malini Devi, like this. It is like, because originally the nurses in Vrindavan, they also breastfeed Krishna. How much Krishna can drink milk? How much, Nandi?
Endless.
Endless. Good answer. How much Mother Yashoda has milk in her breast? Endless. So therefore, this is very important. Because that is not coming from the best. That is coming from Shuddha Sattva. Shuddha Sattva is unlimited, infinite. When they get the body, this is connected with infinite. It can make inconceivable. Because it's connected like this. That's how we should see. So Mother Yashoda felt guilty. And then she said, so one day, what was the day?
Diwali.
Diwali day. Good. It is the day before what? Govardhan Puja. But there was no Govardhan Puja before. It was Indra Puja. Until 7 years old, there was Indra Puja every year. Same day, Govardhan Puja. So on the Indra Puja day, there was a good chance Yogamaya arranged. What? That they are going to do a big Indra Puja on the bank of the river, and Mother Yashoda says, well, everybody has to cook, and this is like a common thing. Everybody cooks big Annakud, big festival, giant festival. So they are all going there. So Mother Yashoda says, we cannot take him. You know what he does? First thing he does, he's going to make everything dirty. Anything you cook for Indra, he's going to eat. And everything will be worse. So we cannot take Krishna. All of you go and help for his long life. What are the three things together? What they bless?
Good health.
Good health. Long life.
No harm.
No, and
Protection. Thank you. Who said that? Good. Protection. These are the three blessings all the time Nanda Baba and Mother Yashoda always seeking from everybody. So if you in bachelor or feeling, you chanting Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare. You can also start giving blessing if you have that feeling. You want to, this is how. Because there is a song. Jio Nanda Lala, Jio Nanda Lala. There is so many songs in Brajadham. Like this. Yeah. Huh?
Jio Samala.
Jio Samala. Yeah. It's for Krishna. Sam means bluish color boy. You live long life. They are blessing him. That's how the song comes. Anyway, so these songs Many songs actually. In Brajadam they say 4 or 5 songs. Different ashram you will see they sing during this festivals time, especially Kartik Brata. Okay, hold on. He's in the mood.
Next week we can sing?
Sure, next week we can sing. So then what happened? Mother Yashoda first time in her life got Krishna alone. We should remember this. The Damodar Lila, Mother Yashoda was alone with Krishna. So Prabhupada put this first thing, that she started churning. Huh?
Didn't he ask for the ropes from all the maidservants to go?
No, that's later, next day. We're talking the day before. This Leela is day before. Day before what happened? Mother Yashoda, when everybody left, then Mother Yashoda and Krishna alone, first time. They are hugging and talking. He is already talkative, Even in America, I saw 2.5 years, 3 years, they're like talkative all the time. Talk. Going everywhere, running, touching this and everything like exploring. Because Krishna has this, is reflecting here. You can see 2.5, 3 is like a very active. It's like pushing, touching, all the time talking. Because Krishna is all the time talkative. No, I'm serious. Srila, what's his name? Madhusudan Saraswati Thakur, the first verse of Nectar of Instruction. It says, Bacho Vega, Manasa Krodho Vega, Jibba Vegam, Udara Upasta Vegam. Etan Veganjo Vishayate Dira, Sarvamopi Mam Prithiving Sashisha. The 6 urges. What's the first urge?
Tongue.
Bacho Vega. Tongue. Why? He says because Krishna all the time talking. If you are talking all the time nonsense, you are competing. Don't talk. Just chant Krishna's name. Talk about Krishna, then you are entrance. Any Karmi talking all the time, they cannot never end. That's why Rupa Goswami says, stop talking. Control your tongue. Only talk Krishna. That is called stop talking. Huh?
That's actually Bacho.
That is real Bacho Bego means. Madhusudan Saraswati put it like this. Bacho Bego means this, that Krishna is always talkative. Nobody talks like Krishna. He all the time talking. Nanda Baba loves it, believe or not. Sanatana Goswami Pad writes, Nanda Baba loves his talk because when he talks, 4 types of fragrance comes. You know why men and women walk sometime with some fragrance? What they call? Deodorant. Perfume. Deodorant. Why? Because Krishna has naturally coming from him. So imitation has to be also here. So they do. Otherwise it's horrible smell. So they put something covered. It's very funny. Yeah, it's true. But when Krishna speaks, Nanda Maharaja's heart is attracted. He literally, Sanatana Goswami Pad said, he literally thinks, wish my son would keep on talking forever. Because he's so contagious, so attractive. He just loves he has a dimple or what do you call? He has a very cute, when he talks, it's like you just want to eat him up or something. Or Nanda Baba is like this. He's so much in love. Prabhupada gave in Nectar of Devotion that when Krishna barely started talking and walking, so Nanda Baba hold it, his Pinky Krishna just hold his hand and he's walking, and Nanda Baba is like praying to Lord, I want forever this life, just with him. Nanda Baba started crying, this little baby walking. You may think, what's the big deal? Because we are not thinking of Krishna, we are thinking of baby of this world. You see baby walking with father. Yeah. The father also enjoys, I don't know how much, but something. Something is there because over there is so much. But over there, they are like, it's hard to explain. They have so intense feeling. Krishna is Rasa and Rasika. He is the Rasa in a sense that we have a 5 sense object. One is sound. When Krishna talks, it is so nectar. It's like unbelievable. Even when he meets with the gopis in Kurukshetra, first thing what he does, give the philosophy. And all the girls looking at Radha. After 50 years we are meeting, first thing he's giving a lecture, we are not this body, we should not be attached to like this. It's just philosophy. And Srimati Radhika gives, Prabhupada very nicely put it actually. Jiva Goswami Pad gives on this in Gopal Champu. He says, this is his habit, just tolerate. But actually they are enjoying it. But that's how they talk. So when you don't pay attention, the speaker has to wonder, what am I speaking that they are not paying attention? Like if I imagine everybody falling asleep and I'm to keep on talking, what's going on? Everybody asleep. Something is wrong somewhere with me. So because it's originally also with Krishna, the last verse on the Kurukshetra Lila, last verse, Prabhupada quote this. Jatte sujatu charnam burahu staneshu. This is Prabhupada quote actually, that verse many times. I was surprised that the Gopi is feeling. Anyway, back to this. So here, Mother Yashoda, she is with Krishna alone and they are having wonderful time. First time in life. They generally, Mother Yashoda take him to the bed, place him to the bed, and Krishna hug and drink milk, and then she rubs and she tells story. When she is a baby, different story.
So
nobody
in the palace?
No.
Empty.
At that night, no.
Empty.
Just herself with him. And then she gave a logic, because he is so mischievous, 2.5, 3 years old, very mischievous. You cannot understand unless you have a experience of that kind of child. Like really, they're wild. So Krishna is the number one mischievous. So he was like this. So Mother Yashoda told everybody, go and make big preparation and pray so that he become very peaceful. But if he goes there, he will make such a mess, so I'll control him just by myself, and you all go. So they agreed. Was not an opposition or anything, because it's for his pleasure. So that's why Seva, service is so nice. Holy name is another. Attachment to holy name we require all the time. Next week we'll see that attachment to holy name in Golok Vrindavan. Attachment, absorption in holy name is required all the time. Better you practice now so that we don't have to endeavor later too much. If we become habituated, anytime we are chanting always. This is very good, because in spiritual world that's all they do. They sing all the time Krishna song. So Mother Yashoda is singing and they're falling asleep. So, but except today, every day Krishna goes to sleep. Then Mother Yashoda has to tell a story. Not one story, it depends when Krishna falls asleep. You know how the baby goes to sleep, I don't know if you witness. Whoever has a baby, you know. Then you have to tell the story, what they call, lullaby or something.
Bedtime story?
Bedtime story, thank you. And Mother Yashoda, so then Krishna is always inquiring, can you tell me more story, mommy? Sure. There was a famous king. His name was King Dasharatha. Then he had a son. And then the son was very handsome boy. Oh, very good. When the handsome boy, when one day he comes and there was some episode took place, was not happy. Oh, what happened, mommy? Well, he went outside with his guru and came back with a beautiful princess, and they had a big wedding ceremony. That was the very best part of that Leela. And then I'll tell the other one. Then Krishna also stopped his mother. Mommy, can I marry a princess also like him? Oh, well, you have to grow up first. And then you can marry like Ram. So Mother Yashoda was thinking, wow, that will be nice, because my son is so beautiful. He must have a best princess. And she assured him, you are already prince. So when you grow up, you will see it. So then after that, Mother Yashoda very happily telling the story. Then one time he tell the story. One day he had to be, what they call in English? Exile for 14 years. Then what happened? Well, he went to the forest and there was a big demon. And the demon came and kidnapped his wife. That was the sad part. Krishna jumped from the bed. Lakshman, where's the bow? Where's the arrow? Mother Yashoda was. my boy, sit down, lie down. You don't have to act like this. So she has some idea, but he has some idea. You see how it's matching? She's telling the story of Lord Ram. But who is Ram? It's him. So that mood, but that's not actually it says. Try to understand this. This is not actually. Yes, he is Ram, but don't think of Ram. He is absorbed. He is so absorbed in the Leela, he is seeing himself acting. So Sanatana Goswami Pad says, when we are so absorbed in the Leela manifests. So he literally saw there is a really kidnap of this princess Sita. So he immediately jumped up. So Lakshmana, where is the bow and arrow? I'm going to kill this demon. Then Mother Yashoda, come on, Lala, this is not for you. Lie down. So Srila Sanatana Goswami Pad said this is very important. That when we chant, we absorb in the Leela. Leela will manifest. When? Everybody together? Absorption. Abesh. You remember Puranjan? Puranjan absorbed to a wife. So nicely. He loves his wife. He says, I want to have a woman in my life forever. Sounds like American guys sometimes. Then he died. What does he become? A woman. And he looked, why am I a woman? Well, Prachin boy, he said, what do you mean? You asked for it. I didn't ask for a woman. I want a woman. He said, no, whatever you absorb, you get it. What? That's not what I want. It's too bad. This life you have to live like this. Don't feel bad. It's not a woman's body or man's body. It's just a point. Bhagavatam is saying that anything we are absorbed, we are going to get. So if we want to enter into Krishna's abode, we must be absorbed in Krishna's Leela, Krishna's quality. Oh, Krishna lift up Govardhan. We should meditate. How did he do? Wow. Mother Yashoda saw. And she's looking and her eyes is full of tears. She can't believe what just happening this. One time she saw a little boy holding this. It's my Lala. And then she's thinking, she's praying. Mother Rohini says, are you okay? Yes. Oh, Narayan is so kind. He's holding the mountain through my son. Narayan is so kind. He's protecting us. And then Rohini says, but your son is also holding. I know because I fed him butter. I fed him so many laddus. He's strong, so Narayan is using him. She's thinking, you meditate. Wow, this is what Mother Yashoda see. Who is lifting? It depends who is seeing. This is Mother Yashoda seeing. Nanda Maharaj folded hand. Narayan, you're so kind. I must have served. Otherwise, how is possible you lifting this Govardhan? He's true. Krishna is Narayan. But he's not thinking this, my son is Narayan. Even though he heard. He's thinking Narayan is holding. Krishna is just playing it. Coward boys, that's why they come with the stick. Krishna, we can help you. Don't worry. We will lift it up. Yeah, they try also with the stick. They think it's just a stick will hold the 28 miles mountain. So like this. And then the gopi has there. Yeah, Lolita Shoki tells, don't move. To Radharani, don't move. She answered, yes. I just glanced on the mountain and said, straight, you move 1 inch, I'll burn you to ashes. So the Govardhan is looking at Radharani's eye. I won't move. But Krishna moved. Prabhupada gives in the Nectar of Devotion. You read chapter 43rd, I think, 44. He said, Krishna was taking little yogurt and some people, means some coward boys and other, they thought was little sour, So you make your face like a, I don't know, you ever tasted like something didn't taste like right? So you can, but Prabhupada put a very hidden secret. He got it from Rupa Goswami Pad. Prabhupada says that Krishna all of a sudden noticed that Balaram is looking at the girls. And Balaram is elder brother, so he felt shame. Oh, I'm looking at the best of the girls. Prabhupada ride like this. And so he could not, he was like trying to escape from it. So he was like moving and the whole mountain moved.
You said Balaram was looking?
No.
No. Krishna thought the Balaram saw him looking. So he felt... Did I go too fast?
I think you said Balaram was
I think you
looking.
said Balaram.
Oh, I'm sorry. No, Prabhupada said Balaram... No, Krishna thought that Balaram saw him looking at the girls. And he was. but he thought he got caught. You know, like you can look but don't get caught. So that was Krishna's plan. So Krishna thought, oh no, Balaram saw me. So he was like feeling little disturbed. So he was like a little shy. And then when he moved, what happened to his pinky?
Also
Moved. The whole 28 miles mountain also moved. And everybody was like, whoa! But it was nothing to do with it. It was just, he got caught. He thought. Well, I don't know whether Balaram really saw it or not. But Prabhupada said, Krishna thought Balaram saw. So that's, but they are relishing. This is what it is. So anyway, back to this. Then, why did you go to...
He's talking about Ram Lila.
Ram Lila. So absorption. So many stories she tells, so many. Eating moon, then what the sadhus does in the meditation. Another day, I want to at least, what's the time now?
9.
Don't tell me that.
Yeah.
But we did read one sentence. So.
It was half sentence.
Yeah, it wasn't a full sentence yet. Yeah, it was half a sentence.
Half.
Okay, Prabhuji, please read. Who was reading?
I almost finished the sentence.
Please read. Let's read at least one paragraph. This is not good. Because Prabhupada gives so condensed. I'm really serious. Prabhupada gives so condensed. He just, like, you have to think, when did Mother Yashoda churn? Does she churn every day? No. Servant does. But Prabhupada gave so condensed, you have to like break it a little bit. Okay, go ahead.
You want me to start over?
Yeah.
Once upon a time, seeing that her maidservant was engaged in different household duties, Mother Yashoda personally took charge of churning butter. And while she churned butter, she sang the childhood pastimes of Krishna and enjoyed thinking of her son.
This is so sweet.
Yeah.
I have to tell you in 5 minutes at least. No, this is so sweet. Sanatana Goswami said you have to.
We finished the sentence, so we're good.
No problem. Paragraph.
Yeah.
Okay, read the paragraph.
It's a paragraph.
You'll get caught in something else and you'll forget to tell.
That's a long sentence.
But it's a
No,
paragraph.
but it's a paragraph.
Okay,
Finished.
it's
Now you
No, I'm serious. Prabhupada did give too much condense, like a... What they call, what's the saccharin?
Saccharin?
That it doesn't taste good unless you dilute with something. Water, unless you dilute, it does not come sweetness. What's the saccharin or what is it called?
artificial sweetness.
No, there is a one fruit that you just eat like this. Is like sour, it's not good taste. Then you put it lot of water and mix it all sweet.
No,
not lemon. No, I forgot the name. It's true.
It's a black fruit like this.
Yeah, yes. What they call? Okay. Anyway, but this is true. You mix it, dilute. You dilute, it tastes better. So it really, I'm serious. Prabhupada give like a $1 million in one check. So you're like nervous about the check. You want to make sure read it everything. If you have a 1 million check, you don't give so much importance. You relish it one by one like this. So Mother Yashoda, she put him sleep. But today only day that she did not put sleep like storytelling. She just singing and hugging and just going because she is not even thinking that to put him sleep. They're just playing. And then there's lie down on a floor. They didn't even go upstairs to bedroom. They have a 50 rooms in that palace. 50 big rooms. And Mother Yashoda just fell asleep because Krishna fell asleep. Was not a prepared, like unprepared. Sometimes you talk to your friend and just fell asleep on the floor. You didn't even go to bed. Sometimes it happens. I remember in Mayapur we did that many times. Like we would spend every Ekadashi we would do actually. Journey was Prabhu, I don't know if it still does. We used to fast, a lot of fasting. We used to do. Just few, not everybody would do it. Majority would just eat and go to sleep. But that's alright. Is nothing wrong. Everybody has to do according to Adhikar. We should not judge because they have to gradual progress, like it's not like I'm better because I'm doing fasting. That's not a good conclusion. So that time Mother Jashoda and all of a sudden woke up. It was just before Brahma Muhurta. She was saying, oh my God, this is my day. Then she looked at Krishna's face. So cute. So beautiful, she didn't know what to do. But she wants to take action. What? She wants to milk the cow. Nobody's here, nobody will know. I'm going to boil the milk. I'm going to chant them before Krishna wakes up. Oh, she's so fired up.
This is also she doesn't steal butter.
Huh?
This is also Krishna won't steal butter.
For that reason. Just for that reason. That she's preparing everything herself. So she put him on the floor such a way and the door halfway closed, halfway closed. She's thinking, I'm going to watch, but I want to do all this work. So she's just praying to Narayan and she just ran to the Padmini Gandhini milking quickly and then brought the milk and she took shower. She started boiling the milk and wanted to just make the preparation, everything herself. She has all the old butter, everything put away. Nothing should be in the house, only in the deity room. So, deity room for offering later, but she wants everything cooking here, offering to the Narayan and then feed. So she almost finishing, but when she came after finishing, she's seeing the baby, so beautiful, then she started the churning, but it make noise, No, that sound was not that day. What happened that day, there was hundreds of devotees came. They took a form, because it was Indra Puja coming, she was really dressed very well, with 20 bangles, so many rings, earrings, so many necklaces, crown, beautifully she decorated herself. Because she's so happy, she wants to give everything to Krishna, she wants to hold Krishna and she wants to decorate him today so much. She decorated, she has ankle belt, nupur, and then she has a waist belt. They wear waist belt with bells. And it was so beautiful. Then she started singing. All of a sudden, unlimited form and Leela started manifesting. Why? Because they are eternal. Everything Krishna does is eternal. Krishna never performed Leela in material world. Why? Because it has a beginning, it has an end. Yogamaya has no beginning, no end. You can literally go to this Leela as we are talking right now. We can enter into that Leela as if it is happening now. This is the mystery about spiritual world and material world. So when this was happening, she started seeing. Where? In the heart. Her eyes, Prabhupada writes in the Krishna book, like a Ganges and Jamuna. So much tears coming out of so ecstasy. She remembered Krishna talking to her and one day mischievous things, and she started singing and she could not control. Then all these 10 bangle, jinjun, 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 and then this churning rod, tick, 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 and then her ankle bell, everything, whole body, hundreds of devotees took the form of a jewels, and they are accommodating Mother Jashoda's mood, and everybody is relishing. So many strange things happened. She had a flower on the head. Flower is thinking, what am I doing? You have so much love for our Lord. This is not a good place to stay. We want to stay at your feet. So they started falling on the feet, while she's singing. And the flower is like a big audience, big orchestra. And she completely lost herself. That she's singing and crying. She completely forgot because so much pastime coming. Krishna in the heart could not control. He started dancing and yes, mommy, yeah, I remember it. And he was like, went crazy wild. One Krishna lying down, one Krishna in the heart. This Krishna lying down, he's thinking, I'm enjoying there, but I want to also enjoy, participate here and inside. He's so greedy, he's too greedy. This is what Krishna can't tolerate this. She's enjoying so much, I have no clue what it is. I want to participate. So he sit down. Maya, Maya, Maya. Maya is not here. Maya is here, but she's not here. She's in transcendental pastime going. She's remembering all pastime and she's singing those songs.
Krishna not aware?
Yeah, I don't want to start the song because the song is like so beautiful. You go on like half an hour. It's like so beautiful. And then she started singing. Then Krishna thought, she's not responding. I want to be part of this. What's going on? He's enjoying inside, but he's not enough. He wants more. So he comes. He grabs his left hand with the neck. How? Because when they sit and they're churning like this, sometimes they stand and sometimes. So like it is overwhelming. She can't stand anymore. She had to sit. Because like she's like a balanceless. She's going without balance. It's so much crying and shaking, trembling. All eight sattvic mood. So that time Krishna hold this and turn with the right hand, turn her face towards him. And wipe it out. Then she opened. Oh, Lala, just give me few minutes. I'm going to finish this churning. But actually she didn't even churn. She's like she's going in one angle. When Krishna saw that she's not stopping, he grabbed the rope. Rope that churns?
The rope?
With the right hand. And left hand her neck. Then she saw she cannot move anymore. So, then she opened her eyes. My son, he's so intelligent. He wants attention, he will get attention. Narayan, you have, so lovely, you have given this child so intelligent. So then she took on the
lap.
Lap? On the lap and started breastfeeding. While the hot milk was boiling. That is, we are going to discuss next week. And we are going to start from there. No other philosophy. Otherwise, because we have to... No, really, we have to finish this chapter 2. Otherwise, it's like going too slow. Gaur Pramanande, Hare Hare Bol, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Vancha Kalpataru.
Sing the Mother Yashoda song.
Govinda Damodar Madhaveti, 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 Govinda Damodar Madhaveti. Gaur Pravanande Hari Hari. That's a whole song, and we have to find the melodious tone of it. Kaha mora prananata in Chaitanya Charitamrita. Srila Krishna Das Kaviraj Goswami Ji. Anyway, I'll just make it one first paragraph. There's a whole series of this childhood pastimes. Kaha mora prananatha morali vadana, kaha koru kaha pai brajendra nandana. Mother Joshoda addressed Krishna how? She never called him, she never called Nanda Maharaj by the name. In Vedic culture, you don't call husband's name. So how does she call? Brajendra Nandan, Brajendra Nandana Pita, or something like this. Means king of the Braja or my Lala's father. Like this, very loving. Brajendra Nandana, she sings. Kaha koru kaha pai Brajendra Nandana, kaha re kohiba keba jane moro dukha, Brajendra Nandana binu fate moro bukha. Very nice, sweet. The whole Chaitanya Charitamrita is very sweet. We're going to start Chaitanya Charitamrita in March. After December Prabhu comes back, yeah, he's going to start. Is this?
So you won't give class on Chaitanya Charitamrita?